You think that I am, and I'll say what I think that I am at the same time.
1, 2, 3. Horny
Eating
on
all I
May.
could eat at the Korean barbecue place.
What?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, you said that you ate too much at the Korean barbecue?
I ate all I could at the Korean barbecue place.
That was a crime?
Crime against my body.
Okay, well, you currently are being accused of an actual crime right now, which is being horny on May. Do you understand that?
What? No. This is all a misunderstanding. I have a very common name.
Mr. Don Cheeto, can you read us your last tweet?
10 years in and we bone like we're cheating on each other. With each other. A decade plus and her clit/taint/brown area still pones my dick.
Judge, you ever see something coming from 2 miles away?
I see.
That bulgogi's just racing through me right now.
Okay, well, we'll try to make this quick, sir.
I got us like Rainbow Road up in my guts right now.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to focus here, all right?
I actually have some pork belly I still gotta finish if that's okay right
What do you mean you've still got some?
I gotta finish what I started.
Wait, what? It's a giant fork and knife? You brought it to the... All right.
That's funny,
It
Judge.
seems like eating more Korean barbecue is not a punishment for this
What are
man.
you talking about? It's the worst thing I can fucking imagine.
You're still doing
Judge,
it.
look how big that fork is.
Please don't make me do it.
Eating too much steak is what this next defendant stands accused of.
Howdy folks, my name's Wolfum.
Let's say, like, on a weekly basis, how many times are you enjoying a steak dinner?
I'm eating 3, 4, 5 steaks a day.
3, 4, 5 steaks a day.
But you know, if we're talking wintertime, that number goes up 8, 9, 10. You know, inflation affects these things, and our boys in blue are doing all they can to stop inflation, but they're just underfunded.
Speak
And,
on that.
They're practicing the grenade throwing, and they're shooting everyone they can, Your Honor. If they would give the boys in blue the funding they need to catch Antifa, then inflation wouldn't even be a real problem, Your Honor. Antifa caused inflation.
Damn straight.
That's a very interesting...
Antifa caused inflation and they won't let it go. Every time I go to the store, everything costs more and more.
Unfortunately, that was very catchy. I don't necessarily agree with the message.
The medium is the message, Your Honor, as Marshall McLuhan once said.
Okay. We've got some visual evidence here.
That is-
Okay, what's happening here?
that is a picture of me breaking into a car where I thought I saw some steaks, but it was not steaks.
Whose car was that?
I have no idea, Your Honor. I saw it on the highway. I was very hungry, and I looked in the back. I thought it was steak, but I guess it was some old skis.
You thought, wait, I'm sorry, you mistook a pair of old skis for steak?
I was very hungry at the time, Your Honor.
Was it sort of like one of those situations in a cartoon when a guy's on like a deserted island for a long time and his buddy kind of like turns into a ham bone or whatever?
Oh, I'm not sure, sir. I've never watched a cartoon. As you can see in the evidence, I did use my head in order to reach the steak, or rather the skis.
That's your head?
Yes, Your Honor.
I see. I guess maybe it's just the angle that
You
looks
know,
kind of
I
weird.
used to wear glasses, and that's probably why you don't recognize me in that.
Ah, it's the glasses. You're
yeah,
right.
I used to wear glasses, but then I got the LASIK.
First of all, you're describing breaking and entering, which is a crime in and of itself.
Well, sir, I ate no steak in this scenario. So the crime of eating too much steak, I'm innocent.
That's a fair point.
I gnawed on some skis, if anything, and
That,
Double jeopardy, Judge. She can't be tried for 2 crimes at once.
that's right.
I guess that is not technically what that means, but it's appropriate here.
Double jeopardy, and if I may say, Judge, fatal attraction.
Okay, careful.
Judge, if I may say.
I'll let you know right now, Wolfam, my dick does not work. Your tricks will not work on me. We do have a question from one of our jurors who wants you to read your last tweet.
All right, let me just sign in here real quick. 10 years in, and we bone like we're cheating on each other with each other. A decade plus, and her clit/brown/taint area still pones my dick, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm not sure why the jurors felt it's so important to read that tweet. Not sure how it's relevant. Eat poop on thinking it was chocolate. The fuck? What are you guys talking about? What is that? A lot of people are saying that. Fine. I hate the ones that don't make any sense, but we'll take it.
Scooter Tank. What's up, bitch?
Scooter, okay, do not call me bitch. You will address me as Your Honor or Judge Learned Hand.
All right, your honorable bitch.
No.
Judge bitch.
I'm not Judge Bitch. I'm not Judge Bitch. My
You
name
are
is Judge
Judge
Leonard.
Bitch.
No, I'm not Judge Bitch.
Yes, you're my friend and you're Judge bitch.
I'm not your friend and I'm not Judge Bitch.
You're my enemy and you're Judge bitch and I love you.
I am your enemy. I am not Judge Bitch, and I have sort of mixed feelings for you right now. You, sir, stand accused of ate poop on thinking it was chocolate.
Seriously?
Yes. Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. No, you did not. And we've got some visual evidence.
That's my dad, okay? He lost control of his ball and he's flying down the court because he's hungry.
Is that what they call that? The bowling court?
I think so. Yes. That's what Dad calls it.
Well, I can tell that you're an athlete because you're holding a basketball, so you
Damn
probably
right.
know better than me.
I'm all state.
You're all state in what?
A couple things, Your Honor.
Name them.
Varsity basketball and eating pussy.
Okay, all right. Careful with that language, Mr. Tank. You're in high school?
I'm 17.
Oh, you look way older than that.
Because of steroids.
Okay, all right. Ricky Greg says, I was having my 9th birthday at the bowling alley from that last piece of evidence. We all knew it was poop. I'm pretty sure he knew it was poop too. I'll never forget my 9th birthday at the bowling alley.
Seriously?
Pretty damning evidence. Him ate it for real.
Come on, seriously?
Didn't kiss their homies goodnight. That's a good one.
Well, you're talking to your fucking wife, Diane Hand.
Diane, we've got visual evidence, so I'm gonna cut you off. What the fuck is this? What is this shit? What am I looking at here?
I've been to every single parent-teacher conference that's been called, okay? I was called to school because Lewis has been drawing those all the time. It's not even for our class. He'll have math homework.
He's
and just submit
sending that in for math homework?
That's his math homework.
That does not look like
And
math
if you
homework.
gave a shit, you'd know that.
I'm sorry, how is this related to the homies?
Here's how this is related to the... You know what? Because guess what? Guess what? Somebody give me a gavel. Somebody hand me a gavel.
No, you do not
Somebody
get a
hand me a
gavel.
gavel.
No,
Thank
you
you.
do not get a gavel.
Here's the situation.
Where did she get that?
Guess who's the judge now, okay?
No, I'm
You.
the judge. There's
Guess
one
what?
judge. The judge has the gavel.
Who's got the bigger gavel?
Shit.
I think it's pretty clear who's the judge here. So here's the situation. Here's the situation, okay? You're on trial for not kissing the homies goodnight, and by the homies, I mean your fucking kids.
Now, what does this mean?
Means we gotta switch places.
Oh, shit.
It's just that simple.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not...
All right, all rise for the divorce proceedings between Diane Hand and her deadbeat piece of shit husband.
Aches
What do you
is
have
not
to
how
say
it's
for
supposed
yourself?
to work.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I have to say this has become a sham of a legal system. I don't agree with any of this. Bringing in my secret. What?
What?
My secret. What? Shit.
My name is Miss Scarlet. Oh, mistress.
Your name is Miss Scarlet O'Mistress.
Scarlet
Got it. And
O'Mistress.
I've never seen you before.
Well, that's very funny, Judge. I think you've seen me quite a bit.
Oh.
I knew when I saw those fucking mustard stains in the laundry. I just knew. I just
Okay,
knew.
those
I should've
could have
known.
been from
I should've
anything.
acted on
I
it.
do love a bit of mustard.
Is that a fucking gun?
This next one we're about to do, this one was actually modeled after a real life scenario that one of our officers encountered. This one is ripped straight from the headlines. So I hope it's not too traumatizing for you. Let's go.
Okay, look, I'm the real Noah,
No,
okay?
I'm actually Noah.
That's
I love,
bullshit.
I love
That's
cheddar
bullshit.
cheese
He's a
and
liar.
riding crops. You know this about me, ENS. Come on now.
From Beaverton, Oregon.
I'm
I
actually-
like movies. I really like Moonlight and also adaptation.
That's
I'm
some-
Noah.
No, but
obviously Noah Martin.
I'm the real Noah. When I was a kid, my mom tried to save me from choking on a popsicle, and I said, no, get Dad instead.
not true.
Only
That's
the
not
real
true.
Noah would know that.
That's not true. Our mom went to the army when we were 3 and has never come back, okay?
Our mom? Are you my long-lost brother also named Noah?
Maybe we're both Noahs. You ever think about that?
How about
All rise for the Honorable me, Judge Learned Hand. Let me fix my microphone. Folks, it's me, Judge Learned Hand, and what is this? Oh, it's my water bottle. Interesting. Welcome in, folks. Oh, we gotta refresh the sub goal, too. That's one thing we forgot to do. That's fine.
I'm on it.
He's on it. Folks, welcome to the Now York Superior Court, where I preside over criminal trials that you, our faithful jurors, will help us get to the bottom of the things. We've got, let's see, 45 subs. We'll bring that back down to something more normal. Let's see who's in the jury box this afternoon. We've got Gary Busey Jr., Logan the Brogan, Empire Wraith, Tendar, Bolchular, Dirt Snake, Artsy James, Becky Bunny, Scott with too many T's, Aaron, Ryan Weeds, Jaloshin gifting a sub to Pete Buttigieg. Thank you. Mayor Pete. Welcome. Folks, thank you to everybody and the rest. You are doing your civic duty by joining us here this afternoon for criminal trials, where in a moment we'll bring out a defendant and you will be tasked with helping me figure out whether or not they committed that crime. Now, of course, we're going to ask them some questions to get to the truth of things, but there are a variety of other ways that you can submit evidence in the trial as well, so I encourage you to explore the various interactive elements, subscribing, donating, and using the sound alerts, and submitting images on the Everything Now Show Discord. If you haven't already joined the Everything Now Show Discord, there's a link in the chat. If you type !Discord, you might see your evidence be used in tonight's proceedings on that television screen right there. But with all of that housekeeping out of the way, I think it's time now to meet our first defendant. Defendant, if you wouldn't mind, please state your name and your occupation for the record.
What's up? I'm Alex Alsop from 2 years ago.
What?
Whoa, all right. Sir, Mr. Alsop, we're going to have to update your case file here, but in the meantime, can you tell us a little bit about what you do here in the city of New York?
Yeah, I'm a video producer at Network.
And what is Network?
It's like the thing they used to say was it was QVC for Gen Z. So
QVC
it's like,
for Gen Z.
It's like online shopping. You can download the app and you can go and shop sneakers and streetwear and stuff.
I see.
It's an app where they pair like dumb cruise with like a shoe.
Okay, I feel like I understand it less with that description.
Yeah, well, this show kind of sucks.
What show?
The show that we're on.
He's got a point, Judge.
I think maybe you think that this is
a couple years.
The show, not really my humor.
this is not a show. This is real life, and this is a trial. We're gonna see some evidence that you've submitted as part of your defense, Mr. Alsop. But before we do that, we didn't bring those in, but that's okay because I can actually take some time here to prepare that because we have to find out what the crime is before we figure out what the evidence is. So, chat, could you please tell me what it is that Mr. Alsop finds himself in court for today? What is it exactly that he is accused of? Catfishing, dropshipping, killing the vibe, stealing babies, stealing vowels, being cringe, being too young, pissing too loudly, dumb hat. That's not a crime. Otherwise, put me away. Music too good, cakes, gooning, arson, being too sweaty, hereditary.
Ulu's got a good one.
Fuloof always has a good one. I missed it.
Leaving the show.
We're gonna take, we're not gonna take coming in those things.
No.
Sorry.
40.
Sorry, we are not gonna take
What's the point of
that.
even doing this then?
This is why the show is bad.
All right.
We are going to take,
Bro's spending 10 minutes picking a...
Cats and Barron's suggestion of filing taxes too late. Now, of course, yep,
It's February.
yeah.
February, bro.
And he just submitted his taxes for last year. That's too late. Mr. Alsop, you did not file your taxes nearly enough in time, and because of that, you find yourself on trial today for the criminal action of tax evasion. What say you to those accusations?
Yeah, when you're making the kind of money that I do, you don't really need to file taxes on time.
Jesus Christ.
Now, when you say that, Do you mean you're making so much money that it doesn't matter, or so little money that it doesn't matter?
So much money, yeah, way more money than you're probably making. What year are you in right now?
What year am I in?
Yeah.
It's 2025 here.
It's
2025?
It's 2025 where
You doing
I'm
this
at.
full time?
Yes,
I do.
sir.
I'm a full-time judge.
Yeah. How
You
much?
make below the state poverty line, sir.
Well, yeah, you're a bailiff. You don't make as much as I do.
Yeah, so you're broke. I'm not. You wouldn't understand taxes really, because you don't have to do them either.
Uh,
You hit a threshold where it's like you're making too little, you don't have to do taxes. You're making too much, you don't have to do taxes. So
For the benefit of our jurors, Mr. Also, can you please tell us how much it is that you make at Network?
I don't really want to say that.
Say it.
I don't really want to say
Say it.
Mr. Also, please.
I have
Mr.
to
Also,
know.
you have to reveal.
set this up for yourself.
I don't really want to say that.
Well, you were just telling us how you
tell
make
me.
so
Why
much
would
money
you
that you don't have to pay
bother?
taxes,
It
Mr.
might make me
Also.
work harder on the show.
Okay. I make $106,000 a year.
No!
106,000.
No! Alex, go back and take the job. Alex, go get it back.
Some might say that's more than all of the Everything Now
Alex,
salaries
no!
combined in 2025.
I'm sorry, I missed it. How much money?
Oh wait, no, it's not, but it's close.
I'm having a panic attack.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy to hear. Mr. Alsup, you've submitted some evidence to prove that you did not evade your taxes. Let's have a look at that. This is visual evidence. Bailiff, are we ready to look at that now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like floored right now.
I'm not ready for
I
anything,
feel
Judge.
fucking crazy right now.
We're gonna take a look at that in a moment. We also received a $5 donation. Thank you so much for that. That means that we'll be reading some testimony. Yes, that means that we all get to we get to put some food on the table. We all get to split one potato soft taco from Taco Bell.
Thank God.
Mr. Alsop, do you want to speak to your defense while we prepare this evidence? Maybe tell us a little bit about what we're gonna see.
I mean, you're gonna see it. I brought it in. I don't really. This just kind of proves how much money I was making. Oh, we got a witness.
Oh, I see. We're gonna call a witness as well. Okay, so we'll find out who's coming to the witness stand, who can speak, I guess, maybe on your financial situation. Are we ready to look at this evidence now? Bailiff?
Hold on,
Yeah, we
sorry.
are.
Okay, we're gonna look at the visual evidence. Here we go.
Yep.
Now
Yeah.
this is what?
This is kind of the project that like broke me into my my new pay grade. I worked with Taco Bell to set up a thing where we kind of, a lot of stuff was getting the attention away from Taco Bell. People were focusing in 2023 on different other people that were not Taco Bell. So we're like, how do we recontextualize this? So we spent $200,000 on a campaign where it was an Instagram short with what's his name, Hassan Minaj, and he
The guy who lied about being the victim of like racism for his comedy?
Yeah, this was before all that. This was back in 2023. So we got him to, go eat a taco and wear and fly around this flag. We paid him $150,000 out of the $200,000.
I see. I see. Thank you for submitting that evidence. I'm sure our jurors will take that in consideration when deciding as to your guilt. But we've got a witness on the stand now, and I'd like to hear from them as well to see, first of all, their relation to you and whether or not they can illuminate your financial situation. Witness, if you wouldn't mind, please state your name and your relation to the defendant.
Hi, I'm Chris Schlocking from 2022, and I guess I'm friends with. I will be friends with Alex Alsop in 1 year.
Maybe.
You're not friends with him in 2022?
It's not clear. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't like me.
I can tell you right now that we are not friends in 2023.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I see. Well, but you do have some relation to him.
Yeah, one time we were friends.
Can you describe how would you describe your current relationship with Mr. Alsop?
Stuck in a business venture.
I see. And so you're in a business venture together. Maybe that would make you privy to his financial situation, or whether or not he'd be in a place where he could be paying taxes.
I thought I was privy to his financial situation.
Bro didn't even have a clue. Bro didn't have a clue.
I was way off.
Bro was befuddled.
There are some conversations I will be having in 2024 encouraging Alex to leave his job and do the show, that had I known that number, I don't know if I'll have those conversations. You know what I mean?
Too late, bud.
I see.
I guess we are trapped in the times we're in.
Yeah, I really having kind of a hard time even keeping track of the various timelines in this moment right now.
And that's kind of speaks to how bad this show is. Used to be great. 2019, free
we were cooking.
We
discovery.
We can all agree on that.
Free discovery. You were just finding it in the room. It felt free. There was nothing holding you down.
Right. Well,
No Winnie code.
No Winnie Code was on the show.
Oh, much easier.
Yeah.
well, thank you, Chris. Is there anything else you'd like to add as to Alex in 2023's character?
Just he made a lot of good choices that year. And
I'm getting married later this year.
that's a great idea. I'm not going to be there.
You're not gonna come to my wedding?
Unfortunately not.
You want to be my friend and you're not even gonna come to my own wedding that I invited you to?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it, but
Damn, Rocky and Jake said they're coming to the wedding.
yeah, they will go, I think. But
Yeah.
I think they have real jobs and better.
No, Jake's actually a full-time student at that point. I think he
I guess
doesn't have a job.
I'm just kind of doing whatever makes people not mad at me.
I don't want to say what I think about. I've gotten myself into a position where if I speak anymore, we're gonna have a conversation after the show about it.
I feel like Rocky is gonna be hanging out with my mom in a hot tub at the wedding for some reason.
Yeah, some reason.
For some reason. For some reason.
Why is he gonna want to hang out?
I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that vibe, that premonition that I'm gonna get like a selfie from my mom with her and Rocky in a hot tub.
I can make that happen, just we need a couple other things to happen before that happens.
Well,
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead, man!
I'm feeling really crazy about Armenia stuff right now, and I haven't figured out how to be normal about that, so I'm probably really awful to be around on a day-to-day.
I don't think that's gonna get any better.
That's it for me.
all right. Well, let's go ahead and give Mr. Alsop an opportunity to make any more last-minute closing remarks about his crime. Mr. Alsop, is there anything else you'd like to say?
105,106. I'm just counting my money real quick.
Oh, it seems that we've got one more witness we need to bring to the stand before we vote. I also want to thank the subscriber who came in earlier, and also we did get a $5 donation, which means that there's probably some written defense of Mr. Alsop that we need to take a look at. So once we get a bailiff at the command station, we'll have a look at that. And thank you to our subscriber. As a reminder, folks, if you subscribe during this segment of the show, you can sue somebody, and we'll be reading off the lawsuits as they come in on our courtroom docket. Here's one that's already in here from Jaloshin. Is this new or old? I don't remember. Oh, this is from Jaloshin, who's suing their neighbor's weed. Their neighbor's weed has gotten too good. His bud is too sticky. Everyone in the apartment building is getting yooted. Getting yooted? Just being in the same room as this radioactive arugula. So they are suing their neighbor for, I guess, having too dank of weed. But if you want to submit your own lawsuit, go ahead and subscribe, and we will read it on stream. Are we prepared to read the written testimony or go to the witness? What do we want to do, bailiff?
We can do the written testimony. Good.
All right, we've got some testimony here submitted on behalf of Mr. Alsop's defense. This comes to us from Ask Me About My Bandages, Please. They say, yo, taxes give me the ick. The law needs to touch grass. Alex got riz. Insert other 2023 slang word here. Wow. Compelling. That's a compelling defense. Thank you. Ask Me About My Bandage, Please. We are now going to turn to our final witness for this trial before we prepare a poll where you, the viewers at home, will get to decide whether or not Alex from 2013 is guilty of tax evasion. Sorry, 2023.
Bro. I was too busy trying to audition for the improv team 3 times at 2013. Didn't get on.
Let's go
3 times.
You auditioned 3 times?
I auditioned 3 times. Didn't get on until my 3rd time.
I auditioned for Herald Night 7 times.
I auditioned for Improv Inc. twice. Let's talk to the witness.
Hey, this is Rocky circa 2016.
Yo, Rocky, my good friend.
Must be nice.
I'm good.
What do you mean you're good?
I'm good. I actually don't know if I want to. I think I might transfer out of Chapman, honestly, if this is kind of where things are going.
We got our first objection. What do you speak on that?
Hey, yo, burn on him. I'm just seeing how much tension there is amongst the fellas that be, and I had, I knew I was inspired by you guys when I joined the improv team, but now to see the Dire Straits and the Beatles-esque fallout that we kind of fall into, I'm like, I'm just gonna stick to my filmmaking actually instead. Sorry.
You should come live with me.
What?
You should come live with me.
Would I do that?
Why would those two racist guys you live with?
I'm gonna live with two racist guys?
No, Alex, what about those two racist guys you live with right now?
The two racist guys?
In 2023?
In 2023,
I guess no,
my soon-to-be wife?
Yeah, no. I'm
She's
thinking
not
of the guys
racist.
you lived with in 2016.
Oh. You want to talk on that?
No.
Well, let's get the poll up to decide whether or not Alex is guilty. Rocky, is there anything else you want to say about any of this?
I want to go back inside my mommy's womb.
Okay. Thank you, Rocky. And we're going to prepare a poll now, really quick before that poll goes up. One's in the chat if we feel like this whole segment was way too inside and kind of got lost in the weeds. Two, if it's scratching that nice parasocial itch where you feel like you get to know us better and you're friends with all of us despite not knowing anything about us in real life.
3, we should go deeper and crack open some of these things that have gone unspoken for years and years and years and years and years.
And now these answers are also being counted as poll results.
Oops.
For Chris's poll.
Chris's poll asking if someone is mad at them.
Oops.
I'm not Chris, I'm the show.
Oh. Are you mad at the show? Still a lot of no's. Still a lot of no's for people who are mad at the show. I'm mad at the show, it sucks. Show
Not
sucks
good
now.
anymore.
Not good.
Used to be really good.
Where's that other guy? That other guy's really good.
Yeah.
Isn't that other guy on the show right now?
No, he left because you came back.
Well, it's 2023.
Oh yeah. He's gonna come in soon, but then you're gonna make him mad and he's gonna leave.
Oh, okay.
I think a big problem is that Winnie's on the show now, and you guys make such a big effort to make her laugh and impress her, and you get really distracted. You can't focus on like the work.
Who said that?
Really hot girl. Don't.
Let's close out that poll. You're not mad.
You're actually laughing.
I'm actually laughing. I'm actually laughing right now.
All right, well.
Got a lore drop. Alex made Grant leave? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Guess we'll have to dig into that later.
Guess we'll have to spend an hour talking about that in the lore channel in the Discord, speculating on the relations between the Everything Now boys. Well, Alex, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No. I make a shit ton of money. I'm getting married. This is awesome. Nothing could go wrong here.
I feel crazy right now.
Nothing could go wrong. Everything's up from here. So yeah, I'm stoked.
I'm gonna start working so much harder on the show now, Alex. I promise.
Well, let's do the next thing.
Get your money up, boys.
Bye, Alex.
Peace.
2023 mode. Folks, if you're just joining us, you're probably like, what the hell was any of that?
I'm giving Chris a hug.
I'm being told to give Chris a
Alex is giving Chris a hug IRL. Rocky's giving Chris a hug too. And I have to stay here because I'm the show.
Oh, jeez.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Are you sure?
Why would I be mad at you?
Because I feel like I always make it so removed from the bit.
Well, which Chris year are you?
Let's see.
Because depending on which year you are, I am pretty mad at you.
Okay, let's see. No, not that year.
Winnie, I'm sorry we're doing this.
There's gotta be a year. There's gotta be a year.
Is
Oh, 2015. Remember we made that movie together?
Oh, yeah.
Life
I'm
was
not
so
mad at
simple
you.
back
No.
then.
Andy Cohen.
We had no idea.
2015, I'm not mad at you at
Things
all.
could have been so good.
If it makes you feel better, I've never been making $106,000 a year. Well, folks, that was really cathartic for all of us, I think, in some interesting way that we'll probably never unpack. But for you, the show is still happening, which means we've got to move on. Just as a reminder, folks, we launched our Patreon. I don't think we've talked about that very much so far this episode, folks. There's an Everything Now Patreon now, and you can get a sick once-a-week podcast. Another one's coming out tomorrow, the 4th episode. They've been getting better every week, as far as I can tell.
And it's only because we got rid of a few episodes.
Yes, we did have to dump 2 full episodes that we recorded last week because we were like, what were we doing? But this one that we're releasing tomorrow is really good, I promise. So go ahead and join the Patreon by typing !Patreon in the chat. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, just type Everything Now Show Patreon into Google and join at the $7 tier for the podcast. Or join at the $90 tier to become a hot dog standee and get a shout out at the end of the show.
Judge, folks in the chat are saying episode 3 was amazing, that it ruled, that it was peak.
Episode 3 was great, but if you like that, just wait till episode 4 drops tomorrow morning. And let's help hit us. So let's go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and move on from all of that. Let's bring out the next defendant. Hi there, could you please state your name and occupation for the record? That's what I wanted. Naked Comedy, thank you for gifting the sub. Let's hit our sub goal. We need 17 more. Welcome, defendant.
Hello, my name is Victoria.
Victoria, we're going to update your case file now, and in the interim, can you tell us what you do for a living?
I'm an aspiring chimney sweep.
You're an aspiring chimney sweep.
I want to be the first female chimney sweep because I heard about breaking the glass ceiling and I thought it's quite a big mess. I don't really like cleaning, but I thought sort of an adjacent idea would be to go right through the ceiling all the way up to the chimney, and I thought I could make a big impact for women.
I see. So what are you doing right now? Like, what are you working, or are you just kind of in school to be a chimney sweep?
I'm trying my best, but it's awfully difficult to book the gigs.
I see. So you're just kind of working freelance right now.
Absolutely freelance, and these bruvs are proposing of marriage to me, and it's all over the place. And I just say, I want to sweep your chimney.
Got it. Okay, well, we are going to find out why you are on trial today. Hopefully, we can get you out of here free of charge and back on the streets where you can be, I guess, going door to door offering your services. Is that kind of how you find work?
Pretty much. Also, sometimes I drop birds inside the chimney, so I have something to clean.
Okay, sort of creating the problem yourself.
Like
yeah, because
Nightcrawler.
it's 2025 and chimneys are pretty clean now. But there still haven't been a female one, so I gotta be the first female one.
I see. Okay, well, we're gonna find out what your crime was. Worked in an on-sab production. L the chimney urchin, my lord. Oh, free the chimney urchin, me lord.
Lunchtime chatter.
Killing Santa. 2 people have suggested killing Santa. 3 people have suggested. Oh wait, no, that's just behind Bravo saying it again. Let's check. Let's take. Remind me. Oh yeah, I guess it's the killing of these birds and putting them in people's chimneys. Thank you, Robot Ghosty. Yeah, you did mention that you were putting birds in people's chimneys. Now, obviously,
I rehomed them into a chimney.
I see. So where were they homed originally?
On the streets, eating little bread that toddlers threw out at them, and the toddlers were saying their first word. It was really inspiring to watch. And I said, I need those birds. And then I put them. And then I put them in a chimney. I climbed up with my ladder. I bought on Amazon.com.
I see. So you've made some capital investments into your business. How much did you? I assume you bought your own chimney sweeping broom there too from Amazon. How deep in the hole are you on these capital investments?
I tell you, I'm sixpence none the richer.
Oh my god!
Wow, I see, and we've got some visual evidence that you've submitted as part of your defense here. We're going to prepare that in just a moment, but tell me a little bit more about what you're doing when you're not sweeping chimneys. Are you living alone? Are you living with family? Where are you staying these days?
Oh, I'm trying to make impress my family. all the men in my family went to Eton College.
Oh, wow.
And I said, not for me. I said, I don't want to be a member of the upper class.
So your family is rich, but you've just sort of decided not to take any of your inheritance?
You know how there are fellas wearing big work pants in Bushwick?
Yeah.
You know? And their father's a sort of senior vice president to something.
Oh, so you're like
evil.
cosplaying as a poor person.
I just didn't really have a thing within my family. So I thought it would have to be dirty and then the first.
Got it. I see. Okay, I'm starting to... The image of your whole vibe is starting to crystallize for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the evidence that you submitted now. We're going to direct your attention and the attention of our jurors in the chat to this television screen. And Victoria, I just need you to tell us what we're looking at here and how it relates to your defense.
Of course.
Now, who is this?
That's one of my best buds.
That's one of your best buds?
Yeah, he's my friend. I put him into the chimney. He's actually a chicken. He's a girl. He's the first female to be a girl.
What are you... Victoria, are you all right? Victoria, help me understand what you're trying to say here. Maybe there's some sort of dialectic miscommunication happening.
Absolutely not. I watched a 5-minute YouTube video while driving in the rain, and I've got it down perfect. And I did, oh, and it's getting posh. No, bruv. I have little friends.
Find it.
I have little friends who are birds, and I borrow them. I put them in the chimney.
You borrow them. Help me understand what you mean when you say you borrow them. You said you find them on the street when they're talking to small children saying their first words, and you what? Just go climb onto people's roofs and dump them down the chimney?
Well, they're not talking. The children are talking. They're saying, They're saying bird, you know, and then the birds, they just really want to eat the bread.
Sure, but you're taking them away from the bread and putting them in the chimney.
And biscuits.
Right, and that's what you guys call cookies, right?
This is really popping my scholars. I don't like this at all. This whole process is wrong.
Well, I'm hoping that we can expedite it and get you back on your way, but we have to find out whether or not you were killing these birds. Now, we did have a citizen of New York mention that they found a dead bird, a dead chicken, in fact, in their fireplace not 2 days ago. I'm wondering how it got there. Any ideas?
Yeah. They were cooking the chicken in the fireplace. That's how it got there.
Well, if that were the case...
Eat the chicken. A lot of people are hungry. Especially Alex also. Now.
What makes you say that?
What makes me say what?
That Alex Alsop is hungry for chicken right now.
Because he makes a lot less money.
Well, that's certainly true.
He didn't think it through at all.
You're right. You're right about that.
He thought he could fill his little belly on dreams.
Yeah, can't eat dreams, unfortunately. We've been trying. Well, we are going to bring a witness to the stand. Before we do, is there anything you want to say to the court, Victoria? Anything you want to get out ahead of before we bring this witness to the stand to testify?
Yeah, a lot of people have dreams, and they're told to pursue them. And I wasn't told to pursue my dream, but I did anyway, because everybody said it's fucking stupid, and we don't need that anymore. We can use pretty much a vacuum. But I said I want to achieve something in my life. I was named after the Queen. So
you were named after Queen Victoria.
I was named after Queen Victoria. And I've been acting like her ever since, just being sort of short and dumpy. But I'm small enough to get into that little crevice, the chimney crevice.
How big are you, Victoria? It's hard for me to see from here.
And the camera adds 10 pounds, which is about $10 American.
Right, yeah, with the conversion rate, it's about $10.
Yeah, dollar's been good for you lately.
Well, Victoria, I think we've got our witness ready, so we're going to speak with them now. We're going to give them an opportunity to testify. Witness, if you wouldn't mind, please stating your name and your relation to the defendant for the record.
Oh, brother, it's me, Big Diddly Swat. I'm a male chimney sweep here, over here. I can't believe there's some woman like that trying to be a damn chimney sweep all the time, yeah?
What are you saying?
My name's Big Diddly Swat. And I am a chimney sweep
You're a
of
chimney
the
sweep?
male type.
You're a male chimney sweep, okay.
And I can't believe we got someone on the stand here trying to be all the swimming cheap with. She's also a woman.
And someone is objecting, and I couldn't agree more, although this does technically count against Victoria. Please talk normal, Mr.
All
Mr.
right, I'll try to dial it down a little bit, Dad. Is this better, then?
I can understand you
I
now.
understand him now, Judge.
So you take issue with the fact that the defendant, Miss Victoria, is trying to be the first female chimney sweep.
No, she's trying to sweep our old chimney. She's got a little diddly wop downstairs. She's got a big dong.
He's been harassing me at my gigs all the time.
And she's been harassing me at more gigs. I'm trying to clean all the chimneys and she's throwing all the birds in there.
So you're saying, Mr. Diddly Swap, please, Victoria, I'll give you an opportunity to respond. But Mr. Diddly Swap, so that I understand correctly, you're saying she shouldn't be able to sweep chimneys because she doesn't have a dong down there?
She ain't got a dong down there, and when I'm trying to sweep up all the chimneys, I look up and she's only got dangling her little itty bitty legs down there, dropping little bit of buds, and it's quite popping me off, if I'm being honest.
All right, Victoria, do you want to respond?
When you sweep a chimney, you can't wear anything other than a little cap, a t-shirt, a brown vest, and then nothing else.
You're naked. You're Winnie the Pooh in it down there.
Because if you do, you know, you only own one pair of trousers. In this economy, you only own one pair of trousers from Temu, and I can't get them dirty.
Actually.
And I think it's normal. And so he's been ruining my life because he's been ruining my life.
That's true, George. Nobody has any one pair of trousers down there, so we're all dingling our dongas down there. And when I look up, I'm used to seeing a little dong dingly and not a little fong fingly, if you know what I mean.
I think I actually do know what you mean. Remarkably. Victoria, how do you respond?
It's coming off as a bit transphobic, even though it's nothing to do with that.
And how do you respond to that?
I love trains.
I'd love to take
You love trans?
I love trains.
Oh, train? No, she's
I am not
saying...
train phobic. I love trains. I like watching them toot toot, chugging lug down the tracks.
I'd never seen you on the tube my whole life. I'd only ever see you skipping it over rooftops.
Well, I can't really afford to ride the train, can I? But I could stand there with the other little guy who loves screaming at the trains with a 360 camera, alright?
Used to be able to afford it.
I'll know what that means. Alright.
Alright, we're gonna wrap it up with Mr. Diddly Swat. Diddly, is there anything else you'd like to add to the record?
Right, I just say, if Richard Dwight, you need to hire some women in there.
Thank you for that. Did stenographer, were you able to get that down in the record? Great. We did bring in a British stenographer specifically for ease of communication during this trial.
Sorry, Judge. That was actually me. I was an egg just came out of my stomach and out of my mouth.
Wow, that's really gross.
A full uncracked chicken egg just came out of my mouth. That's why I made that noise.
Do we have another? Did someone pay for another witness?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, I guess let's hear from them.
Wait 1 sec. What do you want your name to be?
I literally wrote it down in front of you.
Fuck.
Okay, there is time for
Sorry.
Save me from the prison system, please. I don't want to go to an American jail.
Let's see who's on the witness stand.
You gonna put the bird in my chimney.
What?
Yeah, right there. Don't put the bird in my chimney. And when I go, I can't clean out my living room. There's nowhere to go. I say I cry. I cry.
Did someone pay for this?
Chicago.
Okay. What do you have to say to that?
I think he makes me sound really normal.
You're not wrong.
And I think he makes me seem like I should be the normal in society.
That guy sounded Cajun to me, kind of.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. I'm not sure where that guy was from.
Well, I just think I have a pretty small dream, and I've been achieving it. And my mother and father are not supportive at all. And I think that we could all relate a little bit to that here in the arts community.
Well, we're going to find out because we're going to prepare a poll now for the jurors to decide whether or not you are guilty of the crime. And just to remind everybody again, the crime was stealing birds and killing them and putting them down the chimney. Which you have admitted to, I think, a handful of times over the course of this trial.
I owned them. It's not a crime. I didn't
see.
kill them. They maybe died later.
I see. So
But
they were
it's not-
alive when
it's
you put them
not
in
a-
there.
It's not a crime. I didn't have a whacked or nothing. My parents paid for me to go to law school, and I went, but then I didn't take the bar at all.
Right, another horrible decision that one of my co-stars made. Oh my god. I feel
Yeah,
crazy
it's
right
okay
now.
if you just don't really have a plan B. That's a way more normal.
I got a raise when we started doing this show.
That's like going to a restaurant for the tiramisu and not staying for the tiramisu.
Taking the bar is the plan B. It's not going anywhere. The bar's not going anywhere. They still got the bar.
There isn't a time limit on that.
No, once you graduate, you can take it kind of whenever.
Okay.
Time limit.
And
Victoria, do you want to make any closing remarks while the jurors enter their decisions here?
Yeah, I think just support women in the arts, or at least
You consider chimney sweeping the arts?
You haven't seen me sweep a chimney.
Can you give us a demonstration?
It's okay. Well, here's the thing. You ever seen Mary Poppins?
Sure.
You seen him with the little penguins?
No, that's a
dancing
different
around?
scene. That's a different scene.
Mr. Popper's penguin.
No.
The chimney
it's
sweeps are at the
not.
beginning. The
No, it's
penguins
not.
are when they've jumped into like cartoon
I just
world.
watched it on the YouTube, and
No.
he's dancing like this, and it's fabulous life.
There's a scene where he dances with the penguins, but it's different from the chimney sweep song.
Sorry, I gotta stand behind this because I've got no pants on, no trousers.
Oh right,
on,
yeah,
no
you're nude from the
trousers.
waist down.
Pants also.
Let me cover you up there. All right,
Thank you.
Victoria, unfortunately, our jurors have entered their verdict, and for the crime of killing birds and putting them down people's chimneys, they have found you guilty as charged.
That's okay. I'll be the first girl to go to prison
That's right.
with Gaz.
Well, we're gonna find out what your punishment is. Chat, what are we doing to Victoria? What do we do? Whoa! Thank you for the raid, Mikael Humble Butter. Thank you for the raid and welcome in 31 viewers. You're just in time for the end of this trial, but a new one's just about to start, so stick around. That was the trial of Victoria, the chimney sweep, who is accused of bird slaughter, and she is going to make her be a bartender. Interesting.
That's not the arts.
Behead and shove down its chimney. Thank you, bot boy. We're gonna cut your head off and shove you down its chimney.
And I will be the first bird to do it.
That's exactly right. Farewell, Victoria. I hope you learn your lesson.
Judge, I just gotta let you know that most of the police funding went toward that specific execution, and we don't have any more money to learn how to use our guns and stuff.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess probably don't use them then. If you don't know how to use your gun, don't use
We
it.
just need 17 more bullets before we can go back to school to practice it.
Well, Bailiff, that's a different subgame that we don't do anymore. The subgame is interrogation now.
Look at us, Joe.
But let me remind our viewers.
I got a job at Network I'm gonna take.
Folks, if you're just joining us, first of all, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. If you've raided, this is the Everything Now show, and right now we're doing criminal trials, where you, the viewers, are helping us decide who's guilty and who's not. But that's not the only thing you get to do. You can also file your own lawsuits by subscribing to the show, just like these people have. Let's take a look at our docket. We've got Jaloshin, whose we already read, and then Naked Comedy has submitted 2 different lawsuits. One saying that they're suing 2024 Chris for telling Alex to quit his baller job. And then also suing, nope, that's just the same one again. So thank you so much to Naked Comedy and Jaloshin for submitting your lawsuits. If you want to submit your own lawsuit for us to read on the stream today, go ahead and subscribe. We need 17 more subs to hit our goal. If we hit it, we will go down to the police precinct where you will get to be a lawyer and help a suspect who's being interrogated by the police.
Shooting them with a gun.
Potentially by shooting them with a gun.
On the table.
So go ahead and get those subs in, get those gifted subs in. Let's try to hit this goal at least once before the end of the show. Just like that. Dave Churchill, thank you so much for the subscription there. That's how you do it, folks. In the meantime, though, there's a variety of ways that you can interact. If you're new here, you'll kind of figure it out as we go along. And let's go ahead and meet our next defendant. Hi there.
This really goes against what my premise is. Hey.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Hey, it's me, Titty Boy.
Titty Boy.
I told Alex to give me a jock name.
Well, Titty Boy, what is it that you do for a living here in New York?
Oh, I'm just in college right now. I'm on the football team. I'm the quarterback of the New York State.
Got it. Okay, so you're a full-time student. What are you studying at New York State?
I'm a double major in physics and theater arts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm kind of like a brainiac and a football player, and I'm also a great artist.
Wow, impressive. Well, I hope that we don't ruin what seems like a very bright future for you by finding you guilty of a crime today. We're going to find out what it is you're accused of.
I hope so, too. The Philadelphia Eagles want me to be tight end / scientist, on-site scientist. Like, I'm going to make a new Gatorade for them.
Wow, that sounds like an incredible opportunity. Let's find out what it is you've allegedly done, and hopefully we'll be able to clear the air on that. And thank you to everybody who's just subscribed. Now we only need 12 more subs. So chat, what is it that Titty Boy has really allegedly done? Eating too much ass. No, I think we're gonna skip that one probably.
If that's a crime, I am in no danger of being arrested for it.
That's a crime. I'll stop.
Motorboat accident could take that a couple different ways. Vaped on a plane. Thank you, Serial Chemist.
That was really good.
Pretty good stuff, right?
Like you break your neck or something?
Yes. Butson, thank you for the 5 gifted. Incredible generosity. We only need 7 more.
So many different ways to get hurt on a motorboat. I get it, Judge.
The boat could be going really fast. You could get hit by another boat while you're out there. I just said it and then I forgot. Oh, vaped on a plane. Titty Boy, obviously you probably travel a lot as you're on a state football team. You probably have to travel to other places to compete. And apparently your team, after getting off a plane, was found the plane smelled of blue raspberry vape juice.
What? That's crazy. I was only on that plane because I was actually flying over to this children's hospital where I was going to give one of my lungs to this dying girl. So I don't think it could have been me.
Way to go, Judge.
You were going to give one of your lungs to a dying girl?
Yeah. Her story really touched me, and I figured, well, I can run faster than anyone in the entire state. I don't need 2 lungs. I can get by with just 1.
Well, the story as I understand it is that this flight was flying from New York to Los Angeles where you were going to be playing against the UCLA Bruins in football, and your entire team was on the flight. Now, we're not sure exactly who it was that vaped, but apparently during the security transfer, they found a vape in your bag. Now, why would there be a vape in your bag if you weren't vaping?
Probably because I was grabbing it from one of my teammates to tell them, thanks, Kai Sinat.
Kai Sinat, thank you for the $5.
To tell them they shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff. They could potentially ruin their prosperous young careers right now. And even if we're not going to make it in the NFL, we can leverage this and become really important business leaders and titans of our industries. And it's the tools that we'll get on the field that'll help us off the field.
I see. So you're saying that the reason you had a vape in your bag was so that you could use it as a visual aid in explaining why vapes are bad to your teammates?
Absolutely, Judge.
I see. Well, speaking of visual aids, I see you've submitted a visual piece of evidence to sort of illuminate your defense in this particular crime. I'm going to direct the attention of our jurors in the chat and also the rest of the courtroom and you, Titty Boy, to this television screen so that you can explain to us what we're looking at and how it relates to your defense. Do you understand?
We got a written one first.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, we've actually got a piece of your defense written from a witness or
Absolutely.
an
I haven't
associate.
even really dropped my premise yet, so we can get to that. at
Really?
some point. Yeah. No, it's true.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and read this first. This is submitted anonymously, I guess. If they don't want me to vape on a plane, why do they call it getting high?
I'm ready to vote, Judge.
I didn't say it, but it's an interesting point.
It is an interesting point, and I encourage our jurors to consider that when we look at this piece of visual evidence. Titty Boy, please explain what we're looking at here. Oh, we saw that's actually from the last one.
Good, because I've never seen that in my life.
Okay, I have seen it. I saw it just moments ago when we were interviewing, or when we were hearing the trial of Victoria. But now we have your evidence prepared, Titty Boy. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, this is so we were getting into these little pranks. Some of the team, we were doing these pranks. We were whipping each other with towels and things like that. And I thought, guys, I have a fun game we can all do together. Let's throw a banana down a hallway. Who can get it?
Is that a game or a that doesn't really feel like a game or a prank?
It's like bocce. It's like bocce.
Explain that.
You have to get it as close as you can to the thing. We put
To what thing?
To something. We get a thing, bottle cap, whatever's around. And then it's like, who can throw the banana as close as we can? Now, the reason it's fun is because, and I think one of the people in the audience has alluded to this, banana down a hallway is like a colloquialism about sleeping with a loose woman.
How?
Well, Judge, in this context, the banana would be your phallus.
Mine?
Just whoever's.
No. Not mine, trust me.
Just whoever's.
Not the way things are with me and my wife, trust me.
It would be someone else's. And then the hallway would be
it would have to be.
The hallway would be the vagina cavity of the woman in question.
Oh.
Because it would be, yeah.
I get it now.
Can I say my thing?
Yeah.
Or do we want to meet this witness first?
No, say your thing.
A lot of people seem to think I'm some hot shot. I can see already, everyone sort of hates me because I'm one of these guys that's like, oh, how can he be this perfect all the time? I'm not that perfect all the time. Right now, this girl I know is getting an abortion somewhere across state lines, and I'm not there.
Speak on that.
I got my friend's girlfriend pregnant. I gave her $40, which I assume is the amount of money you need. And I said, I'll see you around.
Yeah, I caught all that from
fucked
context
up.
clues.
That's
So
really
I'm
fucked up.
not Superman. You don't need to get all mad at me. I'm relatable. I'm like you.
Oh, that's supposed to humanize you. That's supposed to get us on your team.
I'm not some, everyone wants to put me on some pedestal. No, I'm a normal guy. I have struggles.
This doesn't feel like your struggle.
I got my friend's girlfriend pregnant and sort of shooed her away.
That
we
feels
all,
like
we
her
all
problem.
go through things, Judge.
This sounds like something she's going through.
Let's bring this witness in.
Yep, let's bring this witness in. All right, witness, please state your name and your relation to the defendant. God damn it.
Virgin Airlines, Heathrow, you're gonna be from me on the back. I smell that blueberry in the bathroom. And I know the front of the bed, we must be on one of the front of the captain. But I know the captain gets his own bathroom near the cockpit also. But the point being that he's from there, just my daughter, and he's from there, the vape on the plank. And I don't stop.
Farmer Fran, I used to work for him when I was younger on his fields, and between us, the crops haven't been growing the way they used to. So in the summers, I'll still work there, but I don't get paid for it because I know he's a little tight on cash.
Oh, go sleep on linoleum.
He always tells me to sleep on linoleum, he says it like it's good business advice almost.
That'll maybe be a character. Well, I guess I'm gonna be here. now.
You're just gonna excuse yourself?
I guess I'm gonna go.
Okay. All right, Farmer Fran. Farewell. All right. What I caught from that were, I think, something about a plane, which is a crime you're accused of, and then also it sounded like maybe his daughter was the one that you impregnated.
Judge, that's ridiculous. I don't remember her name.
Why would that disqualify that from it being true?
Wouldn't I remember my own farmer that I work for's daughter?
I would hope so, but how do you not remember the name of this poor woman that you've sent across state lines to abort her child?
Because I'm just
We're getting
a guy
demonetized,
like you.
by the way, for all
because
of this.
I'm just a guy like you. I'm just trying to get by like you.
I'm
you know?
not like that.
I'm just a
You're
guy.
not like us. Mother Nipple Bottom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted
Every time
subs.
I play
Incredible.
an incredibly problematic character, Mother Nipplebottom auto gets us out of it and just goes, let's do something else.
Let's move on. Thank you for the demonetized. Throw up your demonetized emotes in the chat for this.
Hey, Judge, I have a secret.
What's that?
My name's not really Titty Boy.
What?
I'm 2018 Chris Chalakian.
Oh, God.
Hi. Hello.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We're gonna ride this for. Give me 2 minutes on this.
I forgot that's what he looks like.
I'm 2018 Chris Chalakian. Now that my hat's forward, you'll know.
Yep.
I do bits like that. I think it's funny. It's gonna stay funny even when I'm 29. It's still gonna be really funny.
You want me to keep staying on you?
Yeah. No, you can come to you. Don't you have a reaction to this?
Well, I guess.
Care that I'm here?
You were just like, I'm cooking. I'm gonna do a thing. I was like, I want to let you make sure you get your whole thing out. That was okay.
Get my whole thing out.
You want him to get his whole thing out, Judge?
That's something I would do on this stupid show I do with my friend Alex and Rocky. I hate it. I tell them it's cool because I like that they're being creative, but I would never do that shit.
How's Adam McKay?
Good, I think I'm gonna be friends with him. I have a feeling we're gonna have like a really long and beautiful friendship together.
He's gonna become sort of like a mentor to you.
Yeah, he's not gonna wash out at all.
Well, that's good for both your mental healths then.
Perfect, yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's get the poll up to decide whether or not Chris vaped on a plane, I guess?
Yeah. That is something I would do in 2018, but I would also probably try to bring like 2 edibles back to New York from Los Angeles.
That feels more
full
accurate.
panic attack on the flight about it, even when I'm already through the TSA.
2018, Chris wasn't vaping, I don't think. They didn't even have that technology back then.
No. I'm just trying to get on a UCB Herald theme, dog. Once I do that, I'm gonna be nice and pleasant to be around. I'm gonna be normal. Once I have a good feeling about this, that when I finally get on a UCB Herald team, all these inner turmoils I'm having are just gonna disappear.
Aww.
It's gonna be great. What's your deal?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a judge. I'm not. I didn't go to law school. All right, well, let's go ahead.
You didn't go to law school?
It looks like Chris is guilty. Chris is guilty. Bad Chris. What's his punishment?
Chris is guilty of being bad. What is this? The years 2016 to 2024? Come on now.
Punishment: make his lung collapse.
No!
Jesus.
15 more years of ENS.
No!
15 years of ENS. Let's go to the interrogation.
Way to go, jerk.
Oh, right. Thank you to our subscribers who submitted court cases here. Dave Churchill is suing, says that I bought a RuneScape GF at the Grand Exchange, but when she arrived, it was not as expected. Can we zoom in a little bit? Don't give me an exasperated sigh. It's one button. You click one button.
Whatever happened to that necklace for your glasses that we got you for
Bro.
Turn it off.
Bro.
Turn it off. Hit the power button.
Bro.
Turn the monitor off. Turn the monitor off.
Just zoom.
Turn it off.
Just give me a little bit closer. It's so far away. Thank you. I bought a RuneScape GF at the Grand Exchange, but when she arrived, it was not as expected. I am suing for return of my gold. Good luck to you on that, Dave Churchill. M. Jesson would like to sue Titty Boy for being so handsome he forced me to have a road traffic accident. That's a personal injury lawsuit. Good luck to you on that. And then Stagnation is suing Titty Boy as well for use of the term vaginal cavity, which I couldn't agree more with. That's yucky.
Is it not called that?
You probably could get away with calling it that. I wouldn't.
What would you call it? Pussy? What would you call it, Judge? Would you call it a pussy?
I'd probably, I guess context dependent, but yeah, probably just vagina or pussy.
What if you were having sex? What would you call it?
No, I don't want to hear
If I was... Winnie doesn't want to hear me talk about that. Winnie doesn't like the idea of Judge Learned Hand or Jake having sex.
Hey.
Were you guys just fucking in here?
Shut up. Shut
What the
up.
hell?
Hey, hey.
Hey,
We're not the one under the lights here, pal. You're in trouble.
you're in big trouble.
Because we found...
You're in a big jacket.
Are you laughing at my partner right now?
That jacket doesn't fit you.
You just both seem like you got caught and now you're nervous
Shut up,
and you're...
shut up, shut up,
okay.
shut up.
You have
Why-
narrow shoulders.
What? Thank you. Why were your fingerprints found at the scene of the crime,
Yeah.
which was the amusement park?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, they found my fingerprints at the amusement park, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'm in trouble yet. Why would they have been there? What do we think? Also, how do I get them to never bring up that my shoulders are narrow ever again? If we can fit that in, that would also be great, because I'm gonna think about that for the rest of my life. I love skee ball, I'm addicted to angel food cake, I'm just a fun guy having fun. Yeah, that's good. I don't know what you mean, officers. I'm just a fun guy having fun. I like going to the amusement park and entertaining myself. That ain't a crime.
It's a crime to go too many times on the teacups and then you don't even pay for it.
That's right. You've been stealing rides off these fine carnies.
Yeah, you've been getting a free ride on the teacups.
What makes you think that you deserve free rides on the teacup?
Okay, I guess I'm here because I did fare evasion at an amusement park? I can't be in that much trouble for this, right? I can't imagine this is a big deal. So maybe we just own it? Or no, we don't wanna. I'm British, I love tea. Tea is British. I'm being framed into a trapezoid. Really good, Creative Steve. Life sentence, first time. What? I say that? I just go life sentence? I drop my hat.
Is that for us?
Okay, no.
No.
Mother nipple bottom, I dropped my hat. So that's why I avoided paying it? Okay.
I know you got out of a long relationship. I don't know if that now is the time.
I mean, I had a life sentence, but now I'm.
Excuse me.
That's what's up. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
You? What do you got to say about what I asked you a minute ago?
Oh, why
idiot?
do I ride for free on the teacups? Maybe because my name is Carl Disney. Yeah.
Oh.
Walt Disney was my nephew.
Oh, you're really old, like.
Yeah, you're a geriatric old fuck, aren't you?
So you ride for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how's your hearing aid working for you, pal?
What the finger doesn't? What zoom in on me? He didn't ask me.
He asked you how you're
But he did it in an ironic way, and then stopped talking and gave me a middle finger.
Okay.
Hey, I just really don't think that being rude is a turn on to me. So that, I just want to be open about that.
You know, it's not like I'm trying to change who I am, but I also feel like I can adjust.
Jake.
And I feel like I was in a relationship with somebody who was really rude for a long time.
Guys.
And now it's like, I don't really want that.
I'm hearing this drama here. I don't like it. I want to put them together. I want them to fall in love. Hey, you two. Hey.
What?
I'm trying to talk to my chat.
Sorry.
I want these two to fuck.
Okay.
What do I do to get these two together? But like beautifully, not just like.
So say make love.
I want these two to make love. I'm from a different time. We don't talk like that so much. Chris. No, that wasn't. Show them your teacups, send them to the love tunnel. Oh, that's actually really good, Robot Ghostly. Thank you. Hey, you two. Hey, you two are having a lot of arguments, a lot of issues in your life. Have I suggested a romantic ride through the love tunnel? I can get you there for free.
You can, because actually we've been writing off overtime to the city. We make like 180 grand a year.
Yeah, it's really.
It's really upsetting. We mostly just play video games.
Yeah, it's great for us, but it has made it the city.
That sounds cool as hell. I'm glad 60% of my city's budget goes to that. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I can clear this whole thing up right now. I'm gonna make you two make love beautifully.
What?
Check out this evidence I brought.
You gotta go to jail. You've been stealing fare evasion at the amusement
We
park.
figured it out. I'm a nepo baby or whatever. Look at this. God damn it.
I don't know.
There's a lot going on here.
God damn it. Why is it on a fur rug?
They do not sell that at Disney.
There's no way.
But there's no way that this guy got this at Disney.
Did
even if
you?
He is an Epo baby.
Can we figure out anything about this guy by looking at the reflection in the photo?
I think there's a hand there.
Yeah.
So he's got hands, so that's
got a
helpful.
light also. It seems like
He's got a poster or something.
I don't know.
We're not detectives. We're just cops.
We're beat cops. Yeah.
We're cops who are trying to figure out their relationship.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. That evidence on its face seems like nothing, right?
I guess.
But,
Yeah.
however, I looked it up a little bit.
Okay.
I happen to know that Lady Cop, you put on your Hinge profile that you love taco night.
Mm-hmm.
You said you want to do taco night.
Of course, because I'm interesting.
And Male Cop,
It's true. It's true. She is.
I said I love tacos, and that's the main thing about me.
She's so fucking random. It's kind of freaking me out.
and Male Cop, I happen to notice that picture I was just showing is what's currently in your asshole right
What's
now.
going on? You saw that?
Yes.
Is it sticking out that much?
Yes, and I know you were being bashful. You didn't want to talk about it, but here we have a man who has taco shell butt plug and a girl whose whole personality is likes tacos.
Yeah.
Really worried about the person who just followed.
I know, I was just thinking that. It's always fascinating when people follow right after a bit like
He
that.
probably thought, wow, Chris did such a good job making that all fit in what's going on right now.
I wonder if Winnie will ruin it. Really.
How'd we do on this? I feel like we put Winnie in a very bad position here.
You made Winnie do improv.
Oh no, yeah, well, that's... What does she think's gonna happen when she comes to do our show?
You get in trouble if you agree, and also get in trouble if you disagree. So that's kind of a cool trap to be in.
I thought the taco night interesting joke was really funny, says Lawson Lion.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
I did too.
Yeah, it's good.
So it wasn't me, it was Winnie. That's fair.
Yeah, Winnie earned that follow.
She brought y'all banana bread. Winnie is the best. How dare you, Chris? Could have been better. The show is reaching Ron Lynch levels of fourth wall breaking. I love it. I could try calling Ron on the phone right now.
That's a really funny idea.
That might go too far.
Yeah, true. What do you love in the chat?
I'm Team Winnie, and now I hate Chris. Let's zoom
Yeah, you
out.
can only have one or the other.
It's true.
I'm Team Winnie, and now I hate Chris.
Sick.
Yeah, it's cool with us.
That's good, and so then you can probably go.
Yeah, we'll let you free of all charges.
Because we think that's
I can go? What do I do for
Yeah.
work?
Oh, are you
you
a
need-
Nepo baby?
I
Yeah.
wish.
So you've never done any work in your life?
I do a lot of fake jobs that really, it feels like it's like I'm scamming, but really I'm being scammed. I'm getting paid so little money by people who are asking me to not do like hard work, but just like tedious, tiresome work.
I see. Get out of here. Please don't do that. I was just gonna ask, what kind of punishment does a guy who's never done an honest day of work in his life and who has kind of earned a lot of comforts throughout his existence because of the exploitation and the kind of ignorance of how capitalism kind of works? What's the best punishment for that kind of guy? What do you do to that guy? Gimp is very interesting. They got crypto bro, so no woman will touch him again. That's interesting. I mean, you know, he's probably already struggling with that. Read the teacup till he. Anything here standing out to you, Officer Winnie?
Do we have an option? It's like do improv a lot in a garage.
Do improv a lot. All right.
The most
We're
improv
good,
possible.
sir. We're not going to be charging you for the fare evasion, but you will have to do 15 more years of Twitch improv.
What? This again? My last guy just got sentenced to this.
Whoops.
Don't ask me if I have anything to promote.
Me? I'm Chris Schlockian from the Everything Now Show. Hi. We do this show 5 nights a week. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. These are my friends. Oh, he goes away now. It's my friend Alex.
And we're actually friends, so don't
We're
worry about all
actually
that
friends
stuff
now that it's
happening.
2025.
Yeah.
I'm friends with these guys too.
I'm Rocky from 2047.
Oh, whoa.
Not all is well.
Oh fuck.
We need your tithings. Please save Everything Now Show so we can continue for another 500 years.
What do they have to do? Does it involve the Patreon, Future Rocky?
Yes, if you don't subscribe to the Patreon right now, at this very moment, the show will suffer. Chris especially. He's gonna get
That feels right.
gets his ass kicked if
Damn.
you don't subscribe right now.
That feels right,
actually.
unfortunately.
Well, you know what you have to do, folks. Join the Patreon by typing !Patreon. Someone already did it. Thank you, Logan. And thank you especially to our hot dog standees who joined the Patreon. And not only did they do that, they did it at the $90 tier. So they get an extra special shout out at the end of every Everything Now show. That, of course, is Sentinel, Creative Steve 69, Caboose 967, and I forgot to put New Dark 90 in this preset, but I'm doing it right now.
And whoever just did it.
Yeah, somebody just did it. We don't want to say your full name,
Because we don't want to dox you.
but let us know. I think you can send us
Hey,
a
we're
message
not
on
trying to dox
Patreon.
you. Beesh.
So let us
talk
know
like that.
what you'd like to be credited at the end, and we'll add your name to it.
Crazy
Thank
guy
you.
who's trying to dox me, huh?
Okay.
And thank you to everybody who subscribed at any tier
Telling me he's a
to the
YouTuber,
Patreon.
is
We
that
really
right?
appreciate the support, especially Alex, who quit his awesome job to work for basically no money. We would love to replace that with your money.
Some money.
Hey, I said this in the Discord, but there's no amount of money that's better than hanging out with your boys and doing what you love for a living. So.
God.
That's what's
And
up.
if any of you out there have a job that pays $100,000, I don't necessarily feel the same way as Alex in what he just said. So,
And with that, let's bring out our wonderful guest, Winnie Code.
It's Winnie fucking Code!
you're okay.
Come over here, Future Rocky. Follow my voice.
Winnie, you are not allowed to promote projects on this show. I'm so sorry to say. But thank you so much for doing it. You're always so damn good at the show, despite you acting like you are
confused by and
being held at gunpoint as you do it.
It's true.
Is that my
It's
general
part of your
vibe?
charm.
We're just the sort of like, you
That's
guys are
what
making
you
Winnie
like?
do this
Yeah.
again. And it's like, are we making Winnie do this again? Or did I text Winnie and be like, hey, what do you want to do the show?
And I wrote it down in a paper calendar.
Oh,
and just
wow.
knew it was gonna happen.
Wow.
That's how you
Yeah.
know it's real.
Thank you so much for doing it, Winnie. You know, I'm actually going to be on the Luke Man stream in 4 hours.
Oh, shit.
Luke attended my Herald show on Monday, and he is going to be giving me detailed notes about my performance and probably me in general. I have a feeling a lot of what happened today is going to inform a
Probably
lot
gonna
of
come
what
up.
happens in this evening, so you'll be there.
Check that out. Are you going to post about it in our Discord too, Chris,
Yes.
to notify people?
I'll probably post an announcement, and then I'll probably ping the sub-only channel. So if you're not in the sub-only, get in there. But if you don't want to get in there, then just remember 8 o'clock on the Luke Man stream.
Join the Everything Now Show Discord for alerts about stuff like that in the future, and follow us on all of our other socials in the meantime. And we'll see you guys
Wait.
back here.
This is
Whoa.
the perfect
I
warm-up for that
have
stream.
two things to say.
Say them, Winnie.
Well, they're not for me, but I mean they're for everyone.
What do you mean by that?
Okay,
What
I
does
do
that
think
mean?
I do think you should give money to the Patreon. I think it's one
Me?
of the, no, not you. I think that would that. I mean, you could just give them like $1. But I think you should do that.
Jake, give us
I would
some money.
urge you all to do that. And the other thing is, when you go to the movies, don't take a picture of the screen. I fucking hate that shit.
What? No, it's cool.
No, it's not.
Why
cool.
is that
Are you
not
talking to me?
cool? No,
Because
it's about me.
there are other avenues to express that you've seen the movie.
I like
and
picture of the
don't
screen
like,
with the title.
I don't like it. I don't want to be in the theater, and I don't want to see somebody's camera.
Well,
out.
I'm sitting in the
I
back
saw
corner.
someone on portrait mode in the middle of Do the Right Thing, zooming in on the mayor.
Okay, well, that's
character.
crazy.
That was crazy. We
I
let
think
it go too
if
far.
you're in the
and I
very
think
back
that's
row, the
right.
theater, do whatever you want.
If
Do
you're in the back-
whatever you
No.
want.
If you're in the back, do whatever you want. But here's
Is
what
there
I'll go
someone
further.
here?
Jack
No,
off.
act right.
No, no,
Take
here's
pictures.
what I'll go further. Here's what I'll go further.
All
If you're
three.
in the general back half of the theater
No.
and during,
Not back half. No, no, no,
Wait,
no, no,
wait,
no,
wait.
no, no,
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Very last
I'm
row.
not done. If you're in the general back half of the theater, kind of out of the way off to the side, and the opening title card comes up.
No,
Yes.
no,
You
no.
can take a photo
That's
of that.
part of the fucking
No,
movie.
that's
Once
the
the movie
movie.
starts, it's done.
No.
Once the movie
There
starts,
can't
phone
be
away.
anybody
What?
behind you.
No.
There
Yeah, I
can't
mean, if
be
there's someone
anybody
directly behind you, don't do it.
Anywhere behind you.
No.
Listen,
no,
I
it's
don't ever want to
crazy.
experience a moment in my life, but just don't do it. Just that.
No, this is so
do
crazy.
one thing.
Genuinely, fuck you. Well, you're all out of your mind. You're like, oh, I don't get to see the word MASH on the screen. Oh,
Get in the
no.
Discord, get in the Discord
Oh, no.
and weigh
Someone's
in.
phone is out during the word MASH.
Tell us
What am
how
I
you
you're
feel
going
about
to do?
this in the Discord. Goodbye.
I want to
Look at
tell
that again and
people I
again.
watched a movie. I'm
When you
trying
go
to
to a
share an
concert, you
experience
film
with
the
them.
whole thing.
I want them to know that I'm.
We're gonna raid Rhizome. Say what's up to friends Rhizome.
We're gonna have him on
Rhizome,
soon.
that's true.
I want to be able to tell my friends, hey, this movie I watched, I really liked it. Maybe you watched it too.
Letterboxd.
I don't. They're not all on Letterboxd. I don't know that many people on
Text them.
Letterboxd.
That's not a problem.
Text them. Text